With the new Modern Warfare 3 campaign falling on its butt like Mac Jones, I decided to go back in time and play the original Modern Warfare 3 story and see if it was actually that good. And after playing through the entire campaign and wiping away every single tear running down my face, I can safely say the original Modern Warfare 3's campaign was not only better than the reboots, but also one of the best conclusions to a trilogy I've ever played through. The story is very global, like in one moment you could be fighting in the streets of New York City, and the next moment be fighting in northern India. Each set piece feels unique and actually feels like it contributes something to the overall story rather than just being nothing more than filler for some justification at a $70 price tag. Not to mention, each character, regardless of how minor they are, feels unique to the story and has some sort of individual personality, meaning they could be real soldiers in a real situation, rather than be a group of Z-tier Avengers trying to one-up each other with one-liners.
Like your face was gonna melt off like those other poor bastards.
You ask me, it'd be an improvement.
You also have the big villain Makarov, who survived the events of Modern Warfare 2 in exchange for intel on Shepard's whereabouts, which in turn bought Makarov more time to wreak havoc on the world. Also, Makarov in the original Modern Warfares felt like a genuine psychopath rather than a Marvel villain, and I think a part of that has to do with the actions of the character. For instance, no Russian, gas attack on London, capturing the Russian president and his daughter, using Kamarov as a bomb, and his attention to detail when it came to his wardrobe. I mean, if you're gonna have the personality of a death row inmate, why not just have the wardrobe style of Christian Grey? I think the thing I appreciate the most about Modern Warfare 3 story is how they're able to tie all three stories together for this one big epic conclusion. Not to mention the fact that they put a nice bow on the Modern Warfare franchise as a whole. For instance, the mission I think that does this the best is the mission Blood Brothers. Grab your tissues. Blood Brothers is the single greatest mission in Call of Duty history and is really the point where all three games are tied together. The mission starts off with Soap, Price, and Yuri attempting to unalive Makarov. The start of the mission seems to be reminiscent of the mission One Shot, One Kill from the original Modern Warfare. Obviously this fails with Makarov alluding to the fact he knows Yuri prior to the explosion that injures Soap, and after some intense fighting you'll get to... Oh my god, I can't fucking do it, I can't do it.
Oh no, 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 no! So! No, no, no! So! You have to go now! Get off me! I'm sorry.
Soap will die, F, but not before he reveals that Makarov and Yuri know each other, only for Price to give you a Mike Tyson punch down a flight of stairs, giving us this flashback. Apparently Yuri and Makarov's history lines up with the major events throughout the three games: the nuke during the Al-Assad raid, the unalive attempt on Zakhaev, and the no Russian mission. Those three events are what defined the entire Modern Warfare story and got us to this point. The fact that Makarov and Yuri, the guy that you've been playing as through the entire Modern Warfare 3 campaign, had a hand in these major events leading up to this point really adds an extra layer to everything that's happened thus far. And all this leads to our grand conclusion. We had things like the epic last stand of the Delta Force operators and the final showdown between Price and Makarov. This ending is also super satisfying. I mean, not only do you get to unalive the game's big bad that you've been hunting for 2 games now, but you also get one of the coolest final levels ever.
This is for Soap. Only in there. It won't help him. Take control of the lift. They can't escape. I'm on it.
I think the last thing I appreciate about this story is that the story knows what it is. It isn't afraid of that. It knows it's the video game equivalent of a Hollywood blockbuster and owns it every step of the way, with each level getting bigger and bigger than the last. This entire story is excellent. I mean, you have great pacing, you have great levels, you have a great story, the payoff of said story is amazing. It's just an amazing campaign. And if you attempt at playing the Modern Warfare 3 story, my recommendation is playing the other two first, because it really adds to the entire experience. I mean, duh, it's like the third game in a trilogy. Also, not sponsored, but I recommend grabbing a box of tissues during your Modern Warfare 3 playthrough, preferably the Puffs brand. And make sure it's the lotion one, it helps soak up your tears and not dry out your skin as much. And if you're not someone who enjoys the campaign, the game has a multiplayer, which is pretty decent, it has some good maps, some pretty iconic ones. Anyways, that's the Modern Warfare 3 campaign. Objectively, one of the best campaigns Call of Duty has done, and really is the perfect bow on this trilogy of games that we got. So what did you think of the Modern Warfare 3 story? Did you enjoy the story? If you didn't, let me know why in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed the video, great. Maybe consider leaving a like, maybe subscribe. If you didn't, well, it doesn't get really much better. But thanks for watching, and well, bye.